What is up, guys? It is TheCitrusPanda here today, and I'm coming at you with episode 16 of our Kirito challenge. Last episode, we left off after killing the Vanguard, and we were kind of coming closer to I'm guessing, the actual boss, like the real boss. The Royal Rats, whatever his face is. I don't know what his name is, actually. But, anyway, we're going down here. I'm assuming he's somewhere down here. I'm not sure where, though. So, we died many times last episode trying to get down here, so hopefully we don't die as many times in this episode. But I was actually looking on the screen about how long we've played on good old Kirito, and we have played, or rather I have played, you have watched, if you have watched this series, for 11 hours, 16 minutes. Which I actually added up an average of the episodes, more like, I did an average of 22 minutes, and then I just thought, well, I'll just do an average of 30 minutes per episode, which is not true, because a lot of the episodes were not 30 minutes, and so on and so forth, but, as a general rule, I just used 30 minutes, and there you go. I think I missed that, and I did, and I died, so, that's not good. I literally just lost, I don't know how many souls I just lost, but that's not good. I was gonna drink Estus, but I figured I could probably make that jump, which I did not make, so that is not fun. But I don't even know how many souls I lost, so I'm good. I don't even care. If I knew how many I lost, maybe I'd be mad. But, if I put into the count that every single video was on approximately 30 minutes, which is not right, but let's just say that, for math's sake, it is, because I don't feel like going through every single video and counting the exact time. We have played on this character as far as, like, on YouTube for about 8 hours. I forget exactly this exact time. I actually just had it up, and then I just kind of forgot because, I don't know, I'm stupid. But, anyway, so we played about 8 hours on camera, and it's all on YouTube. Now, the other 3 were either I had the controller down, I was AFK, that's one of the options. I was off camera doing things, because I remember doing quite a few things, not quite a few things, but, some stuff off camera. I remember killing the Covetous Demon, so I actually did beat one boss off camera, as well as some other things, but, yeah, I'm not too fond of these guys. They're quite annoying, and I tried to get that guy, but there, I got him at the end there. I'm gonna try to drink up, oh, okay. That was not good. See, the problem with these guys, the problem that I'm running into is, I'm jumping down here, and then I get killed by them. Because you jump, and then you should heal up probably before you make the last jump. And then when you get down, you lose a significant amount of health as well. So you want to heal up, or you kind of need to heal up, or else you know you're going to die. In my situation, it actually might be a better idea to simply not heal up at all, and just kind of wait it out. Because those things don't actually hit you unless they explode. So if you keep them from exploding, you won't take any damage. As far as I know, although this is Dark Souls 2, so they could throw a wild card at you and out of nowhere. Also, I wanted to mention that I was thinking about making a new character. You can leave in the comments maybe different builds you would recommend to me. I'm probably gonna make it after this video, but I might make another new character after that. The idea is that I'm gonna make a character kind of the opposite of a PvP character, but in the same way, it is a PvP character. It's gonna be player versus. How did that happen? That's interesting because, that's interesting to note. I don't know if that killed me or I want to have a theory on that, but I want to finish what I was gonna say. I want to make it a character where I join the Guardians of the Blue. I believe that's the Covenant name. The Covenant I am in right now, where you put on the ring, and then you can help people who are being invaded by Red Phantoms. So it will be a PvP character, but it will be a helpful PvP character, and it should be a lot of fun. Even thinking about maybe even making a series like Guardian of the Blue, and make a little bit of a mini-series out of it. And, like, I could kind of, I don't know, record a bunch of clips of me going into worlds and saving people, or just utterly failing at saving people, then watching them die, or me getting killed. But, regardless of what would happen, it would be kind of cool. I could do, like, montages, but maybe with a little bit of commentary, a little bit of music. Just some interesting stuff to, you know, break up the pace that's on the channel usually, which is usually just this series and anything else I feel like doing. So, my theory about how I just died, and this probably doesn't make that much sense, but I'm gonna just inference this. So I fell down, and I believe I had enough health to make it all the way down to the bottom without dying. Now, I could be wrong, but I think what happened, possibly, is why I died is because I came down here, and I did a backstep, and a backstep again. So my theory is a pretty stupid theory, but what I maybe think happened is that the backstep continued the fall, so the game thought I was still falling, and then it like translated all that damage even when I was backstepping over into it, and I died. That could be a plausible solution. I was gonna say solution, but that's not really what I was looking for. You know, sometimes you're looking for a war. My goodness, my goodness! Slow down there. Okay. My God! Oh. Okay. Okay. There you go. There's too many of these guys. I'll tell you what. I don't even know if I'm supposed to go this way, but these guys are crazy. Alright, so that actually scared the crap out of me. That was, it was slightly between, like, me trying to finish a sentence and then me having, like, some sort of anger because that thing scared the crap out of me, and then I made this really weird sound, but that's alright. Here at TheCitrusPanda, we make, lots of weird sounds, so, well, good. Also, I want to point out that I might actually become a human, soon here, because if I do that, I feel like it might be a little bit easier to do this part because I won't have to heal up as much. Also, I wish I could upgrade my Estus Flask a little bit more. If I die again here, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go back to the, well, not the beginning, but kind of like before I got here, and there's like the rats, like where all the rats were at, and go back to Ferris's Lockstone Gate, or Ferris's Gate, I guess, I don't know, and use Ferris's Lockstone on the gates, and then see what's on the other side, because I want to, kind of intrigues me to see what's on the other side of the gate back there. That was the Ferris, you have to use Ferris Lockstone to get, and I never did it, so it could be something important. It could be like an Estus Shard. It's not a flask. Flasks give you more. The bone dust, sublime bone dust is what makes it heal more. So you kind of have to upgrade your Estus Flask in two different ways. See, the problem there is that I keep forgetting these guys don't attack, and I'm trying to back up. And whenever I back up, I'm backing up, but they jump forward, and I'm out of stamina, so I try to like dodge backwards, but I can't dodge backwards because one, I'm out of stamina, and two, they've already blown up and killed me. So I need to stop being stupid. I'm dying by the same exact thing. It's exactly what Dark Souls teaches you not to do. Don't die by the same thing because the game teaches you what you did wrong and everything like that. So there's Ferris Lockstone thing right here. There's also one right here. So I don't know which one to use. I'm assuming this one makes a bridge, or makes the bridge go down. I don't know what this one does. I feel like maybe this one does something that you can go down there or something. But that doesn't look too eventful compared to the one over there. So I'm gonna do the one over here because it looks like it puts a bridge down or something interesting. So we'll see how it goes. Use Ferris Lockstone. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, actually, that's interesting to note. You're actually invincible while doing while pulling levers and things. Because I know that maybe you're not invisible. I've still not figured this out, but I'm pretty sure you're invincible while doing backstabs as well. People have said that you're not, but I don't agree with those people. I disagree, because I think I have not been hit ever while doing a critical attack. But that's just me. Okay. Whisper of Despair. What is that? Is that a spell? I'm assuming that's a spell. I don't want to go into my inventory. Crap. You ever see these ghosts, and they scare the crap out of you? You just, like, you look over, and you could swear that something's just running at you, trying to kill you. Okay, so Whisper of Despair. It is a hex, so that's interesting. It releases a verbose darkness. The darkness echoes words of despair, reducing defense. Alright, that's interesting. That's actually pretty cool. It could be cool for like a build. I also thought maybe doing a build centered around things like miracles or hexes. Hexes are really interesting in this game. In fact, there's a lot of actual new spells, miracles, and things in Dark Souls 2 that weren't in the original Dark Souls that make it pretty interesting. I actually like a lot of the things that they added. I'm not sure if these rats that are like here in stone will come alive. I'm assuming maybe, but Maybe not. Gonna try to hit this thing before it comes back. There we go. Okay. And by come back, I meant like coming like towards me. I didn't mean like actually coming back to life, because I wasn't exactly dead before. Can we smash them? I wonder if you had like a big weapon, if you could smash them. I doubt it, actually. I don't know why this is even here. Is there a purpose behind it? I don't think there really is. It's just kind of here. I'm gonna look around really quick to make sure I'm not missing anything, because I don't want to feel like an idiot. Like, there was a lever on the wall. Panda, you completely missed it, Citrus. And I'm disappointed in you. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Please don't summon me as a gray spirit. I don't want to do this. I still don't know how this works, but I don't like it. I don't like how I'm being summoned. I'm not even human. I'm not wearing a ring. I'm not doing anything. It's just summoning me. I did this before, and I was semi-annoyed. I was kind of more annoyed that I got summoned, because the guy was like healing. He was playing pretty stupidly, especially since he was like using the rats to his advantage, healing behind the rats, stabbing me from behind the rats, trying to get multiple backstabs on me but failing, but he just kept on spamming R1 with a pike or something. Anyway, I was annoyed from the get-go anyway, because I was like being killed by a bunch of rats. I'm assuming that right there may very well be the boss room. Well, no, it's not the boss room. What am I talking about? I don't even know. Okay, that's not the boss. Oh my goodness, why is this guy right here? Just start slashing away at this guy. Oh man, freaking rats, you know what I mean? He's gonna heal up, isn't he? Seriously, guys, this is the problem with the Dark Souls community. Come on, don't do this to me. Like, I don't understand what the fun is that. Is it fun? Is it really? Like, I ask myself this whenever I'm playing Naruto. I've been playing a lot of Naruto lately. And people play Naruto. The community in Naruto is trash, if you've ever played that game. And I'm not... Okay, that's a blanket statement. I'm sorry if that offended anybody who played the Naruto games. But in general, the Naruto community is completely trash. They're terrible. I'm not even kidding. They're just terrible people. Don't listen to what anybody else tells you. The community for Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 is it's just trash. Okay, I'm gonna die here anyway. It doesn't really matter, because, well, maybe it does. I might be able to get away. If I could actually sprint here, there we go. Get a sprint going on. I need to heal up, but I feel like he's gonna kill me very easily. Yeah, he's gonna kill me. It doesn't really matter. I don't understand it. Like, it's weird, because, like, summoning this had no effect. Like, watch, I'm gonna respawn, I'm gonna be human. Well, no, I'm not gonna be human, but I'm gonna be zombified, or hollowing. Not zombified. I'm gonna be zombified. No, I'm gonna be hollowed. I'm not gonna lose any souls. I'm gonna spawn back in the exact same spot, and it was a complete waste of everybody's time. Unless he gets my souls, which doesn't make sense. I guess I'm assuming this is what happens. I'm assuming that he is in the Rat Covenant, and he has a ring that he summons, and instead of, it's kind of like the opposite of what the forest hunters do. The forest hunters, whenever you would go into the forest in Dark Souls 1, they would come to you. So if you were in the forest hunter covenant, then you would be summoned to someone else's world to kill them. However, in this game, I think it works more like, hey, you're summoned to their world because you're in their domain, is what I'm guessing. But I'm guessing it's beneficial to them, and it doesn't affect you, which is really weird, because like it would make sense if it kind of like affected you. Anyway, back to the topic at hand about the community in Naruto. I don't know why I'm saying this, but yeah, it's not related to this game at all. But the community in that game is pretty terrible. Like, basically, there are characters. I think it's an underlying problem, partly with the game, but also with the community. There are characters in the game that are clearly overpowered or more powerful than others. There's also characters that are just not simply powerful enough, or rather than powerful, I'm going to put in the word speed there. Like, I remember I was trying to use a character called the Raikage yesterday in Naruto. And I was facing somebody who was, I'm not saying they're better than me, but they were, I'm not saying I'm better than them either. I was about the same skill level as them. Like, if we were using the same character, we were fighting, it would be a really close match. But we used different characters, and I was using the Raikage, who is supposed to be really fast, but his attacks in the game are slower than others. And I died. That's alright. Anyway, so his attacks are slower than others, and every single time, like, without fail, I was pressing the attack button the same time he would be. Or I would press the attack button before you could see his animation even starting, but his speed would hit me. Now, this is weird in the game. This doesn't have anything to do with people, like, being a terrible community or anything, because quite honestly, that's a problem with the game itself. But what this forces people to do is not play a bunch of the characters, because it puts you at a disadvantage. Like, the game is already kind of competitive as it is, so why put yourself at a disadvantage just to play as a character that you like to play as, if you like them as a character, but you don't really like their movesets or anything, because they're not that good. Like, they just don't have good things going for them. And also the range on some people's combos are, like, Kakazu and Madara are the two people that come to mind that have way too much range on their combos. How did that kill me? I don't know, but I died, so there you go. They have so much range on their combos that, like, you can start it and you can be, like, so far away and they still hit you. This puts you at a severe disadvantage, especially with Kakazu, who has this really long combo and it's, like, one of the fastest in the game, it seems like. He used to be slow and long, like, long distance is slow. Now he's fast and long distance in Storm 3. But the problem here is that most people will use overpowered characters. Now, the game has been balanced occasionally. It's still not balanced. Like, it's not near balanced. Hopefully they fix some things in the new upcoming Naruto game. But if you play the game, you know a lot of the things are broken. A lot of characters are overpowered, or they're just more powerful than others, is a better explanation for it. I don't know if they're overpowered, but they're simply better than any other character that you can pick. And if you pick one of these characters, basically imagine it like this. It's like an imaginary handicap. Basically, you get like a 0.2 times skill modifier whenever you use one of these characters, because they're simply better than the other ones. They have certain things that make them, you know, better. I don't know, longer range, a specific jutsu that hits more, things like that. Now, the two things that plague the community in that game are, one, using what I like to call infinite supports, or just call them cheap supports in general. Basically, it's people who use, you can have two support characters on a team game mode. Basically, what people do is they will use characters that are very powerful as supports, and they know that they're overpowered. Like, compared to other supports, they're simply just too good compared to other supports. Things like Kimimaru, things along those lines, that their support is too long, it does too much, it keeps them pinned down for too long compared to the other supports. And it's odd because everybody uses them, especially in ranked. Like, I don't like using the word tryhard because, I mean, trying hard at a game is just being competitive. But people really do. I mean, if you're being a tryhard in that game, I completely understand, like, what you mean by you face a tryhard. Like, if you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. Like, the people who chakra dash, like, non-stop to break your guard, and then they use an ultimate jutsu while your guard is broken. Anybody who uses a jutsu while your guard is broken in that game is generally not a nice person. Also, there's a glitch in the game, which is still yet to be fixed, which boggles my mind after it's been out for so long, over a year now. But if you do a team ultimate, which would be having your team bar all the way full, double tapping triangle, and pressing O, you do like this orange attack. Now, I don't think they fixed it at all, because it's always been like this, but maybe they fixed it like just a tad. Basically, if you use one of those right next to your opponent, that jutsu, like, literally, like, you're right up next to them and you use it, you basically have a 50-50 chance of being able to sub it. Now, this should not be like that. Basically, you have these things called substitutions if you don't know what the game is, and if you press L2, you can get out of an attack. Like, when someone attacks you, you can substitute, which basically means you, like, just teleport behind them. You have 4 of them, and they can recharge over time. Now, you can have 4 of these things, spam L2 as fast as possible, and still suffer from the fact that apparently the game doesn't let you dodge it and you die. Well, you don't technically die, but it does so much damage, a lot of times it does decide the game. And by the time, the way I look at it is this: by the time that someone has actually charged up a team ultimate, it is probably towards the end of the game where hitting a team ultimate will end the game, or it change the I don't know, the skill difference or the HP difference dramatically to the point where it's really easy for them to kill you. That's just a little bit of a rant from me for Naruto. I actually did a whole video rants on different things wrong with it, and but I think one of the things is obviously the community is what an underlying problem in the game. It's not a nice community, and a lot of people would say Dark Souls community is a nice community. I disagree. I think the Dark Souls community is actually pretty nice, but the nature of Dark Souls is not a nice game. If you get what I'm saying here, like Dark Souls community is pretty nice in general. Like you have the hackers, you have the people who they heal. I don't know. I mean, the people who use cheap tactics and things, I don't see how they found it fun. Also, earlier I was saying like how do they find this fun? What I'm saying is this. I mean, I play Dark Souls PvP quite a bit. Well, I play Dark Souls PvP like a lot. And most people that I fought, a lot of them didn't heal. And it was fun because every hit that you took, it mattered. It really did. If you took a hit, it mattered because you couldn't heal that back up. In this, they're using, like, the monsters and thing. Like, they summoned me to their world, first of all. I didn't want to do it. And then they use the rats to their advantage so that I'm being chased by rats so I can't heal after they heal. And it's just, I don't know. I mean, if you want to heal and then you let me heal at the same time, then whatever. Be my guest, I guess, if you want to do that. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm assuming that you have to just move through, like, you have to be poisoned. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, that was not fun. There's also a bonfire right there, so that is very annoying. Absolutely annoying, but we're gonna have to redo that entire thing. Well, how long is this video? 21 minutes. Well, guys, I would, you know what? No, we're gonna make it to the bonfire in this video, and we're gonna like it. We're gonna like it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna like it. We're gonna do it. Okay. Okay. I was gonna actually end the video at 20 minutes from now on, but I really want to get to the next bonfire. I want to feel like I accomplished something. I accomplished absolutely nothing in this episode other than ranting about Naruto, ranting about people healing in Dark Souls, and other stuff. So yeah, there we go. Also, I think I'm gonna do some, if I do make that build like for the Guardian of the Blue thing and actually invade, well, not invade, but help people with invaders. I was thinking about doing a lower level one. I'm not really sure how the leveling system on that works. I'm assuming it's level based, so you won't go up against a really high level, but I'm not really sure, so it should be interesting to find out. But in general, I'm gonna have some fun with that. And maybe, just maybe, I'll get some gameplay of that at some point after I play. Okay. If I died there, we'll just end. That was the weirdest way to end the video. But I'm going to end the video right there. It's already like 23 minutes. Almost 23 minutes. By the time I end, it will be like 23 minutes long. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We got absolutely nothing done. And until next time, I'm your host, TheCitrusPanda. I'll see you next time.